Hey there, it's Rachel from All About the House. If we haven't met before, I have a printables shop on Etsy, and one of the things I do with my printables is create them using digital paper. So I design my own digital paper and patterns, and you can find those in my other Etsy shop called Paper Cravings. So one of the questions that I'm asked most frequently is whether this 12 by 12 inch digital paper or scrapbooking paper or pattern, whatever you want to call it, can be printed onto normal page size. So that's your standard letter size 8.5 by 11 inches or A4 page size. The answer is yes. So double left click on the JPEG file to open it up. Mine by default opens in Windows Photo Viewer because I have a Windows computer. Windows program installed, sorry. If you have a Mac computer, yours might be a different program. But basically you want to open it up so that you get a menu that gives you the option to print. Then you hit print and then choose your printer from the print menu. I have only ever used and highly recommend Canon printers. So if you're in the market for a printer, I recommend going with Canon. I'm not an affiliate, I just highly recommend them. Okay, next thing is the paper size. So from here we've got the option for letter size or A4. You can hit more, but it doesn't really give you any more options. It gives you some other weird sizes. I usually go with letter size. So we can see that this here in this preview, it's a square because it's 12 by 12 inches. Once we've selected letter size, it's now shrunk it down proportionally so that it is a rectangle. If your little preview does not look like this, it's probably because you haven't got this here ticked. So if you haven't got it ticked, you'll see this awkward gap between the top and the bottom, which means this is going to print white, or if you're printing onto colored paper, or print whatever color that paper is. Either way, it's not going to print your design. So you want to make sure that you tick this box here, and it will proportionally fill your page with that design. For print quality, I usually just go with standard. If it's something really special or you're framing it, or whatever you're doing with it, just go with high. Otherwise, I recommend standard. Now for paper type, I usually go with plain paper. If you really want to make the colors pop and really bright and stand out and look really good, then go with glossy photo paper or glossy label paper. I typically just choose plain paper even if I am printing onto label paper. It really depends on your printer. Usually it's not really that much of a difference no matter what type you choose. You can also print onto cardstock if you don't have label paper, and I always choose plain paper for that as well. So if you're not sure, just go with plain paper. If you want to compare the print quality, then by all means do a couple of test prints if you want to. You want to make sure that full page photo is selected here, so that means that your design is going to fit that entire page size. If you have something else like this selected, it's not going to fill the whole page. You're going to get these awkward white spaces around it, and we don't want that. So make sure you choose full page photo. And then all you need to do is hit print, and that will print the 12 by 12 inch digital paper onto letter size. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful.